Hello everybody, this is going to be your monthly reading, Libra. My name is Marisol. Welcome to my channel. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Let me put this a little bit up so you can see me better. All of the cards that I'm using will be in the bottom of the description. We're going to begin with 4 oracle card. One is a regular oracle card just to see what the energy is. One is a love oracle card. One is a career and finance oracle card. And the last one is an oracle card for the advice. Let's see what your energy is. There's a fresh start here this month, right? That is the energy here. And I see a lot of communication. I see a lot of good luck. I see a lot of clarity. Definitely money coming in when it comes to your energy, right? Your general energy. All right, and this monthly reading is for January 2026. So we're talking about January 2026. Let's see what the aura is for love. Get to know each other. Learn to meet one another's need for love. So the universe is asking you to get to know each other. Learn to meet one another's need for love. Let's see what's happening when it comes to your career and finance. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise oracle card for Libra's career and finance. The universe is saying you're going in the right direction. I see a lot of success. I see that you have control. Charge ahead with confidence. Stay strong and focused. I also feel like in some way you're connected to your higher realm. There's a lot of success and abundance here. It feels like you're coming out of a dark spot in your life. Let's see what the advice is going to be for you, Libra. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise advice for Libra's monthly reading for 2026. Contact. Okay. So this is about contact. We'll see who you have to contact or who you're in contact with. But I see growth. I see a healing energy here. There may be someone you need to contact. We'll look deeper into that. All right, Libra. Let's begin with your reading. There's going to be a fresh start. That is the general energy of your reading. We're going to begin with the general energy. Let's clarify this fresh start. We're going to put some cards down here. We're not going to clarify. We're going to clarify your fresh start. But we're going to have 4 cards down. Then we're going to move on to the next card. And then we're going to clarify for sure. We have a bunch of cards that came out for you. All right. So, fresh start. The 9 of Pentacles is clarifying this fresh start. Definitely there is a fresh start when it comes to money. Because the 9 of Pentacles is saying that you are gaining wealth. You're gaining money. And if you look at this, there's a lot of this growth here, right? There's clarity. You're gaining wealth. You got the 7 of Staffs, but it is in reverse. And the 7 of Staffs is a card of standing by what you believe in, standing by your values, staying grounded. It looks like you're not doing that. Make sure that you're staying grounded, that you're standing by what you believe in, that you're standing by your values, but also make sure that you're protecting your energy or your projects, right? If we're talking about work. Because your dreams are about to come true. There is justice here, right? And justice could definitely be about a legal situation, but it could also be about good karma coming in. Whether it's a legal situation or good karma, this is balance coming in. And that's the general aura here. Get to know each other when it comes to love. Learn to meet another's need for love, okay? So that is what the universe is saying when it comes to love. And then we got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is saying that there is an abundance of, right? That there is an abundance of love when it comes to love. But you also have to communicate clearly, right? So that that abundance could keep on growing. The Three of Staves is saying not only is there an abundance of love, but there's a prosperity. You're going to be able to make long-term plans when it comes to love. Again, the abundance is here, but you can't hold on to it as if it was just yours, right? When you set something free, when you realize that you could trust a person, then you've gone through a transformation. And I feel like that's the transformation that you're going through. And so that indicates that there's a lot of growth here, that you have trust in this relationship when it comes to love. You just have to learn how to meet one another's needs for love, right? The Page of Staffs is good news coming in when it comes to love, right? Great, great reading. And remember that whether it is about finance and career or about love, you could get those individual readings in my site. So go ahead and get it for your horoscope sign, Libra. When it comes to your finance and career, the universe is saying that you're going in the right direction, okay? You have a lot of willpower. You have a lot of determination, right? And so this is helping you overcome obstacles. This success, this abundance here when it comes to your finance and career. And we got the Four of Staffs, which is saying now there's stability, right? There's a devil energy, right? And the devil energy is about control, manipulation. But I feel like this control is over your finances or over your career. And that is fine, because that indicates that you're determined, that you're overcoming obstacles, that you're going in the right direction because you have that control in this case, right? The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very wise with money. And it looks like you're very wise and you're very analytical. There's a lot of growth here. You've gone through some kind of transformation. So you might have gone through a period where things weren't going so good. But things are turning around for you. The Eight of Cups is an energy that you're releasing that is no longer good for you anymore, right? You're releasing this energy so that you could move forward. And those cups that are down, they're not working for you anymore. That indicates that there's a lot of growth when it comes to finance and career. In your advice, you got contact. We see that you healed. We also see that there's an energy of having patience and moderation and going with the flow and knowing that everything happens in divine timing, not in your timing, okay? But in this card, I see success, I see clarity, I see a lot of good luck here, I see that you're finding balance, right? Once your balance aligns with what you want, you're going to be able to make the best decisions for yourself, Libra. The universe is also saying in your advice that you are the magician. And what does that mean for you? It means that you have the ability to manifest what you want, that you are ready. You just have to have the confidence. You have to believe in yourself, right? Because you are ready. The Seven of Swords is about having a plan, having a strategy in whatever you do. So in your advice, not only is the universe saying to get balance with what you want, but it's also saying that you have all the tools you need to manifest what you want. You just have to have a plan, have a strategy. There's been a completion in your life, right? But now you're able to have that fresh start. That's what the universe is saying. And so with the Ten of Cups, there's many happy changes here. You've put an intention down, you've watered it, you've given it miracle grow, and now you're getting ready to harvest that intention. And so, we're going to start clarifying these cards. I'm putting them so that I can see each one of them and start clarifying them. We're going to start with your general energy, Libra. And then we're going to move from there into other things. All right. So let's ask the universe to help us clarify fresh start for Libra. And all of the other cards in this tarot reading for Libra. You got the Three of Wands saying that there is abundance, there's prosperity. You're going to be able to have you're going to be able to make those long-term plans, right? In this fresh start. The Nine of Pentacles is saying that there's wealth coming in, there's money coming in. You got the Empress clarifying that, and you have to remember that the Empress is someone who has all the qualities of all the queens, right? Of all the leaders before her. So she's more than a queen or than a king. She has all the qualities that she needs to manifest what she wants. And we see in this card that there's a lot of abundance, there's passion, there's growth, there's clarity, there's roads opening up for her. But this is also a card of creation, of creating what she wants so that she could bring that abundance in. So if you have a lot of good ideas, put them out there, okay? Because those ideas are going to bring in that wealth. That is the energy here. Then you got the Seven of Staffs in reverse. That is a card that's saying, because it's in reverse, that you're not standing by what you believe in, that you're not protecting what's yours, your energy, your work, right? What's valuable to you. So you have to start doing that, right? And clarifying that is the Three of Wheels. The Three of Wheels is also the Three of Pentacles, right? Which would be a card of being creative, of working in teams, and then getting rewarded for that creativity. So some of you may get a promotion. Some of you may get a different job in which you get rewarded more money for your creativity. But stand by what you believe in. Stand by your values. Because your dreams are about to come true. And again, we're speaking about the general energy. And the universe is telling you to take that leap of faith in which you go on a journey and you're able to have that fresh start. You gain that knowledge, right? And here we see that there's a lot of clarity, there's a lot of success, there's a lot of abundance, money coming in once this person takes that fresh start. And abundance could be more than an abundance of money, right? It could be an abundance of love too. This is a general energy. The Nine of Wands is an energy that is clarifying the Justice card. And this is saying, no matter what happened here, there's good karma coming in. The scales are going to be balanced. And even though you are the wounded warrior, keep on persevering. Keep on moving forward, Libra. That's the way you are going to achieve success. When it comes to love in January, get to know each other. Learn to meet one another's need for love, okay? The Six of Wands here, when it comes to love, you're going to have a victory. You're going to have recognition, right? And so the Ten of Pentacles is here. There's an abundance of love here. You're starting to manifest what you want when it comes to love. And you're manifesting it quickly. The Three of Staffs is saying there's abundance of love, there's prosperity. You're going to be able to make long-term plans. The Five of Cups, even though you're disappointed, right? Things might have not worked for you in the past. In the present moment, there is a big cup that is full. That there's a lot of passion there, right? And this is the cup that you should be looking at, right? But you're concentrating or thinking about the past, right? Remember that in life, in love, you have choices, just like in any other area of your life. And so, once you heal, you could go for that cup. There's an abundance of love there. The Four of Pentacles again is indicating that there's an abundance of love there, that there's a transformation here. You've transformed when it comes to love from a caterpillar into a butterfly. And so you're releasing an energy and you're looking at things from a different perspective. You realize that you have an abundance of love to give, not just to one person, but to whoever deserves it. There's good news here when it comes to love, but there's definitely good news comes after you've made this decision, this difficult decision that you had to make. And things are becoming clearer for you. Everything is becoming brighter. You're going in the right direction. You have control over your finances. You have control over your life. You're overcoming obstacles, and it shows there's abundance, there's success here. You're getting out of that dark era. And clarifying the Chariot, right? There's also a partnership here when it comes to your finances. Now, this could be a relationship that you're in, and right now there's two incomes instead of one. But it could also be a partnership in a business, in your career. The Two of Wands is clarifying the Four of Staffs. The Four of Staffs is stability. In this case, we're talking about stability when it comes to your finances and career. And so there is stability here. In fact, you may be at a crossroads, right? Where you're trying to decide which job to take, which career to take, what to do with whether you want to put up a business or not, right? In the end, it's about choices, so you're on fire. You have control over your finances and career, and you're very passionate, very motivated over what you do. This control is going to help you go in the right direction. It's going to help you overcome obstacles because you're very determined in what you want. You're very motivated. And so the Three of Swords, even though you're sad, right? And this could be because you could have lost a job. The Queen of Pentacles usually deals with finances, right? She's a business person, but she's gone through a transformation. And so have you. And so now there's a lot of growth here. And I feel like you're getting over this sadness, right? Instead, you're persevering, you're moving forward, you're releasing an energy, you're letting go of an energy. And that's allowing for good news about a job, about a business to come in. When it comes to your advice, your first card was contact. Let's clarify that. The Six of Cups, right? So ask the universe for help. Ask your angels, your ancestors for help, because they could help you and they will help you, but they don't just help you. You need to ask them, okay? There's a card of being patient, having going with the flow, and finding balance, right? This card comes with good luck. But first, you have to go with the flow, align yourself with what you want. Remember that when you ask, it is given. Stand by what you believe in. Stand by your values. Protect your energy. That is what the universe is telling you to do. And that is something that came out in reverse in the beginning. It seemed like you weren't doing that. But as an advice, in order for you to get balance, you're going to have to stand by what you believe in, stand by your values, protect your energy. Remember that you are the magician, so you are ready. You have all the skills you need to manifest what you want. But you also have to believe in yourself, right? The Page of Wheels is here. There's good news about money coming in. Have a plan. Have a strategy, right? Because once you have that plan, that strategy, then you could move on to these happy changes. Some of you want to form a family, want to have babies, right? There's been a completion, and yeah, we saw that there is perhaps you lost a job and you've had to start a new one. But you are the Emperor. And just like the Empress, the Emperor is very wise, right? He has all the qualities of all the kings in the deck. So not only is he structured, disciplined, knows how to make decisions, is organized, but he also has all of those skills that are going to help him be successful in this new chapter. That was a great reading for you, Libra. At the bottom of this deck, we have the Queen of Wheels, somebody who is very analytical, who is very wise and practical, okay? And I feel like this is you, Libra, who's somebody who is very analytical, wise, and practical. You are a leader. Not only do you have those skills, but you have other skills, like you're motivated, like you're good in business, right? So put those ideas out there or start applying for those jobs. This month looks very good for you. Let's see what your Dream Big, Manifest Big card says. Script your ideal date. When you script, you'll see more of those things that you want because you're grateful for them come up for you, okay? So it is an important thing to do. Let's see what your angel number is going to be. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise angel number for Libra's monthly reading for January 2026. Now remember, this angel number is not only going to give you more information about your reading, but it's also a positive message from someone that has crossed over. 3636 has to do with gratitude. And I just explained that to you. That the more grateful you are, the more you'll see things to be grateful for. Good things. And so, the 3 is saying that you are supported. Supported by your friends, by your family. You're also supported by your higher realm. Here's the message. I practice gratitude daily. I am thankful for the blessings in my life. Big and small, gratitude opens my heart to abundance and attracts even more reasons to be grateful. Yes, it does. Let's see what your crystal oracle card is going to be. Let's ask the universe to give us a clear and concise crystal oracle card for Libra's monthly reading for January 2026. Please give us a clear and concise oracle card. This oracle card, crystal oracle card, is not only going to give you more information about your reading, but it's also a message from someone, a message that's going to give you more information about your reading. Now, I've made this crystal into a thumbnail. I will put the link in the bottom of the description. Amazonite is telling you to loosen up. So, there is a need to loosen your grip, okay? Let's see what your affirmation is going to be. Your affirmation has a message about flexibility. We're going to start with that. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. Ask your angels to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways previously unseen, doorways will be open to you and you will move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem, so look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. The life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive and can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. Here's your affirmation. I am free and flexible. Yes, you are. And your angels can help you move through these changes. You just have to ask them out loud, right? Give them permission to come and help you. Very good. I like that. We've gotten to the end of your reading. If this reading resonates with you, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment. How did it resonate with you? I want to thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.